don't know already, I'm Kevin G Nicholson, and I am the host of this YouTube channel. And today, my album went live on Spotify. The title of that album is awesome, because that's what it is. So, I'm listening to it now, and I'm going to share it with you. Aren't you happy? I know you are. I think I might be happier though. It's been a while. It was a while since I got my last one out. I think my last one, I got it done at the end of March, and it's the end of June. And everything on my computer screaming at me like we're going to get thunderstorms. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. It's very, I don't know if you can tell by the humidity in the room, but it's very very thick. Oh, so it was a good day. Got stuff done. Like I said, I got up and I checked, and it was live. And I've been spinning it all, and it's a nice change. I liked Electric Euphoria, but now things are even more awesome. So yeah, if you got Spotify or Apple Music or any of that stuff, go look for Kevin G Nicholson, and you should be able to find it today. In fact, just Google Kevin G Nicholson. Just start poking at everything, because this is the only lifeline I have. This is the end. It's just like I'm eating optimism and hope, and hoping that it will sustain me. We'll see. I'm having a nice Coca-Cola. I got another 45 minutes. It is Wednesday, June 26, 2024. And it's hot. Hello, Joe Smith. And how are you this evening? I'm very hot. Perhaps you can hear me better if I turn off the fan. We'll see how long I can last. We'll see how long I can last without that airflow. I'm broadcasting from Nielsen, Connecticut, which is the upper northeast corner of Connecticut, which is the upper northeast corner of the United States, which is part of the world, which is round. And from what I understand, there are no corners. Winter for you? Well, as hot as I am, I'd rather have my summer, so I feel for you. My heart goes out. So you must be on the other side of the world. Do you feel like it's safer over there? I don't feel like there's any place on the planet that's safe now. But I am excited because my new album, which we are listening to behind me, just released today on Spotify and all the music platforms. And I'm excited to see if people like it. Australia, where everything wants to kill ya. Now I feel doubly bad for you. Like the animal life, the insect life. Oh, they're saying it's not? Of course, I mean, they're on the other side of the world, so it would make sense, right? They have their winter when we have our summer. I mean, I'm not a scientist, I just play one on TV. I think I just spit on myself a little bit, but regardless of what the weather's like, they have animal and insect life that's out to get them. I'm scared of Australia. Well, what about the toilet? Doesn't it go down the toilet the other way? It goes counterclockwise and clockwise, or is that a myth? I think we're having a science battle right now. It seems to me that he's right, because the way the Earth tilts, It's like I was surprised to find out that it's further away from the Earth for us in the summer. But an ex-girlfriend looked it up because I argued with her and she was right, and I had to suck it up and go, oh, okay, you're right, and I was wrong. But I did it. I have a colitis effect. I think that's different, and I think that also has to do with the toilet. But I couldn't prove it. I don't have a toilet here. I just have a big box. See, and the thing is it seems counterintuitive, but you know, it's like I said. If I had to admit to my ex-girlfriend that she was right, she had the empirical evidence. I was on the ropes. I had no choice but to admit defeat. Dolfino. Father or farther? Farther. It's because of the tilt. But again, I'm not a scientist. True wisdom is knowing that Kevin G Nicholson knows nothing. I plead ignorance because it's all I got. I'm nobody's father because they didn't knock anybody up. I came close, but it didn't happen. So now my Father's Days are very lonely. I have no family to call my own, and I'm thinking about adopting a small family of rats. It probably won't happen though, because they're then I'd have to eat them at the end of the run. I'm not quite sure how it runs. How the rat adoption agencies probably would find a problem with my application, and then they charge me. I mean, that's what I hear. I know nothing for certain. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to knock you over. Oh, so it was a hot one. It's currently 76 degrees here in Danielson, Connecticut. Over here in America, where all the guns are at. No, we're sending our guns out. See, we got gun sales to anyone who wants to wage war. We'll give you the stuff. I mean, not me. I don't actually own any guns. So, you can come here, and if you have a gun, then you win. Because you can shoot me, and I'm done. But I don't want to shoot anybody if I can help it. And I don't have a gun because sometimes I get mad and then I'd be tempted to use the gun. So I don't want to be tempted to use the gun. I want to make the joke and say, what do you need? But too old for what? For Hawktar? Hawktar? That's been talked about everywhere today. I'm still alive. That means I'm not too old. As a Time Lord, I'm well over. It's all right. For streaming, well, actually, the older you get, the more you stream. Because you can't hold it anymore. So streaming is made for old people. And I don't know if you can tell, like I chopped my arm off and show you the rings, but it would imply that I'm a lot older than I appear to be. And isn't it amazing that an old fogey like myself could be monetized and have a channel on YouTube that actually pays me pennies on the moment? It's all right. I'm being age oppressed. But you showed up. And the fact you showed up means I'm going to get a little tiny bit of money. So you helped me. You helped the old guy. I'm not a tree. I could pretend I'm a tree. Is that something you're into? I could sprout. You're not a tree. Well, if you cut, no, the cutting off the rings. And I was making an allusion to I'm a lot older than I appear, and so if you cut my arm, then you can count it like I was a tree. My head is pretty like wood-like. I have a very wooden head. People have told me. Some people have said I have wood way too often. Can I really be that old if I get wood all that often? This is all wood jokes. That's what you're getting. You're getting lumber mill action here tonight with Kevin G Nicholson. Oh, cool. Thank you for subscribing. And please look for my new album, Awesome, by Kevin G Nicholson on all the music streaming platforms. I'm going to say that a billion times tonight because it just came out today. And the first week is most important because it affects the algorithm. I know it's algorithm, but I want to pronounce it tonight, algorithm. So, really, if you're fungus among us, if you have mold on your bread, you have algorithm. You know, what was I saying the other day? I live in a place where marijuana is recreationally legal, so I get to smoke. And I got some marijuana that was very fresh the other day. And when they handed it to me, I smelled it, and I was like, oh, this marijuana's so fresh, the hymen's still intact. And they all laughed and laughed. It's just a joke. Go argue with Hawk-Taw. Hawk-Taw, everyone should leave her alone. She was just being funny, and she was funny. She was putting on a little performance. I like that girl. I'd be proud if that girl was my daughter. Because everyone keeps saying, oh, someone's father's really... No, the father's probably laughing his butt off going, that's my girl. You can joke about that stuff. I understand, like, you can't joke about a little fellationics. That's not actually what it is. I'm alluding to stuff that's not actually, like, you know what I'm saying. It took me a long time to get this album done and up, so I'm kind of proud of myself. This is my 24th album. I'm going hardcore. And I'd like to think I'm getting better. I'm almost up to 500 songs, like that I've written in my career. I got paid, so I guess you can call it a career. Nice. You can just make music, and that's a career for some lucky people. Luckily, I'm one of the lucky ones. Luckily. Because it's tough to get all that stuff set up. But with a little tenacity and a little deodorant. Oh, God, I smell terrible today. Like I said, it was very hot over here. Very muggy. It's very... Shall I say the word that nobody likes? Very moist. No one likes the word moist. See, that was kind of like, that was stereophonic, kind of. So, I had joined the POS podcast. That was at 3:30 today. Before that, I went to Wally World and I got some of my much needed supplies, including cheese. So much cheese. And then I had a clam strip dinner, or lunch rather, and it gave me heartburn. So I'm a little heartburned. I can tell you feel for me. Trying to see if I can, maybe I can do it with this. There we go. So now, my wireless Bluetooth mouse / trackball is holding it all together. There's lots of stuff going on this week. There's the Robin Hood's Medieval Fair on Saturday. That's my good buddy Sparky, the legendary Sparky, moves in on Friday. And that means more content. That means more craziness. I'm gonna see a man over here about something. Hey, what's going on over there? There's them. Oh. So I figured I'd come hang out for a little bit on a Wednesday night. They canceled trivia, so there's no going out and doing trivia tonight. That's the thing up the road. So I figured I'd hang out with you guys, see if any of the boys comes in. Anyone, if you've been watching the Boys series, oh my goodness. I don't know what it is for some reason, when I was growing up, every movie or every show, they had boobs in them. And now, after the whole Me Too thing, now it's just penis. Like everywhere I look, shows are putting penis in my face. And I don't want penis in my face. That's fine for some people. I mean, I love my own penis. But I don't want to even see my own penis in my face. Well, actually, I would if it could make it to my face. I'd never believe it. Oh! But no, so I was watching The Boys, and that's a really explicit show. It's got humor, and it's making really some very grandiose overtones about the politics in America. The parallels are uncanny. Entertaining at moments. It's just like, you're just doing this to gross us out and to try to shock us. Which I appreciate. I appreciate a little shock humor, a little shock value, but I'm tired. I'm done with dick. Just saying. Have a ripping guitar solo. Let's go over here. You can tell it's hot because I just pulled that soda out and it's already warm, which makes it rather acidic. So I'm turning my insides into alien blood. And it's been a good day. Huh? I guess you could say this is kind of like a premiere. Because unless you have premium, you can't listen to the album in order. So you can only listen to one song at a time. And you really need to listen to them in a row. You need to listen to them as the story that it's told. But you can't quite do that on the unpaid stuff. Everything's got a paywall. I am tree-like. I am tree-posterous. Is that even a thing? It's not a thing. I'm just making it up as I go along. I just got the It looks green under the light a little bit. So I'm kind of looking like the Joker. But I'm not putting that tie on, it's too hot. No full suit. No Joker outfit for tonight. Just the cool for summer t-shirt. And it's been a pretty warm summer. So why does a duck wear pants? To hide his butt crack. Ha 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 ha. I'll sing myself out. So, if you don't know already, my name's Kevin G Nicholson, and we're listening to my new album, Awesome, behind me. It is 9:34 p.m. from where I'm at. I'm in Danielson, Connecticut, the upper northeast corner of Connecticut, which is the upper northeast corner of the United States, part of a very round world. It's Wednesday, June 26, 2024. In the news, the Choctaw girl is getting filleted by everybody because she made a joke. And I'm very, very concerned for her. Well, I'm sure she'll land on her feet. She's got a sense of humor. The Choctaw girl has a sense of humor. I'd be proud to be. You know what I mean? If I were to have a kid, I'd want him to have a sense of humor, because that's the only way you survive is with a sense of humor. I'm gonna down the old Coca-Cola here, and then I'm moving on to some harder spirits, and that means a ghost with an erection. Hard spirits, right? Say, this is prime stuff, guys. You can't get this anywhere else. It's kind of like I'm like a really rare STD that will affect your dogs inadvertently. Yeah, that's like cutting glass. Oh, I love those little glass cutters. So it was a beautiful day out. Plants are all my flowers are blooming. I got a pumpkin patch that's doing pretty good. I got another few days, and then I gotta put the fertilizer on them again. Got to play with a bunch of dogs. You can see those in the shorts if you want. And overall, a wonderful day to be alive. And I'm glad the people I love are in my life. I'm very grateful to be where I'm at, despite still having adversity in my life. I am not a victim. I am a player. Well, maybe not just. Player sounds like I'm a player. Nah, I am a contestant. I'm a human being who's doing the best at this game of life. I don't know what else I gotta be, but that's what I got. I mean, I'm a human being. I poop. I have no choice. You have no choice. Eventually, if you eat, you're gonna have to get rid of it. And that means we're all susceptible to Mother Nature. Me, especially. And that's why I make funny noises from in between my buttocks. Generally, they're very fruity sounding, but they are not fruity smelling. And that's pretty gross. But generally, I'll move away to the other corner of the room and I'll melt the faces off porcelain dolls because it's so toxic. I'm like the toxic ass ender. Can't believe I've been doing this for a half hour already. But I figure Wednesday night, I'll hang out, see if I can get anyone to look at the new album, which we're listening to behind me. There's got to be in there you like. It's new. There's different stuff that you've never seen before. Oh, excuse me. It's not just me burping. There was thought, effort, energy, attempts. I'd like to say even a little skill. For me to decide, that's for you, the public, to decide. You know, that's... Turn that off there. Hey, it's the original taste. That's why you too. That's right. I'm caffeinating while talking. Is this multitasking? Because I'm listening to music and I'm streaming and I'm drinking and my heart is beating. Is that all multiple tasks? Say it was, you know what it was? It was listening to so much Frank Zappa and Pink Floyd when I was growing up. That's where the influence for all this comes from. But, like me, it gets silly. I'm a very silly fella. If I do it like that, maybe I can do like that. Oh, thanks for the like. Thank you for diddling my like button. I like it when people diddle the like. That's a thumbnail. It's funny, you know, half the time I don't even do, well no, most of the time I've been doing the thumbnail. It was probably the least effort I put into an album cover though. Because I was so excited about getting the project done, I was just like, okay, I should have put more thought into it, but at the same time, the music should speak for itself. It's good to see ya. It's been a decent day. And as you can hear, Awesome is playing behind me, and so I've been sucking it up all day. some of it's really good. Some of it's a little underworked. But like I was saying yesterday, it's. I think it came out all right. We'll see. This is the week, though. This is the week where all the the algorithm takes a look at how people respond to it and decides to send it out or not. So I got my fingers crossed. Well, find the one that's your favorite, because I'd be curious. Because I know which ones I like. Like, I'm real fond of the Zen Elevator. And a couple others like that. But, I'm always curious to see what other people like or what other people don't like. That always gives me a little feedback. Kevin likes a little bit of feedback. Not feedback. And the truth is, I'm just a dude trying to get by. I'm getting by. But let me tell you, when I used my debit card today, I was like, oh, does it have enough? Like I was playing the guessing game. I did find the ducks. I did find the ducks, and I put it to the side. So it is ready and waiting. And we'll once the whole Sparky thing's settled, then we'll figure that out. Yeah, I ain't going anywhere, and I assume you'll be coming back from time to time. So I'm not like a hardcore salesman. I don't know if you could tell. I'm not like, do this now. I'm like, I'm just grateful people are interested at all. But thanks for asking about the duck, and thanks for asking for stopping by and listening, and just being supportive overall. I appreciate it. Any single one of you that help me out and support me and kind of say, hey, keep going. Well, if no one says keep going, eventually I'm just gonna get all depressed and I'm gonna go, oh, never mind, no one wants me to do it, and then I'll cry in my beer. Well, no, and I appreciate that, because I don't know how many times people come up and go, oh, I'll come back for this one, and then they don't come back. But again, I'm not it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a fun process. Well, like I said, it's pulled out. And again, I'm grateful when people want to, and I mean, I like the ducks, but that's not like my favorite piece either. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. It's all that Coca-Cola. I'm trying to... all right. Take care. May you have more laughter than tears. And I figure I'm probably gonna do this for another half an hour, and then it gets to then it turns into beer o'clock. We'll see if anyone what's the word, rattles my cage to keep me going. Because sometimes when they come in here, they'll start poking at me, and that means I gotta poke back. Yeah, some of this is good. Hardcore. Bing, 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 bing. This is an elevator. I just see it as like, floor one, bing, floor two, floor three. You know what I mean? They used to have the people who would operate the elevators back in the old days, and every time you get to the floor, they tell you what's on it. And they go, here's bedding and bathware. Floor 3 is underwear and children's garments. Level 5 is the torture chamber. I mean, it's the employee quarters. But on a Zen elevator, every floor is enlightenment and a certain level of peace. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? Yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? All right, go over here. I'm gonna put you down for a second. I'm watching my dog take off. Actually, I don't own a dog myself. I borrow the neighbor's dogs because they like me, and I like the neighbor's dogs. And it could have gone very badly, but it went very well. And Luna was the winner in the dog toss today, because Luna's the white. I want to say she's a husky-esque Siberian. Well, anyway, whatever she is, she's a beautiful white dog. And then Mellie's like a black lab. I want to say it's a lab. Sweet dog, mouth on it out, whoa, 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 all the time. And she doesn't really want to hurt anything, but she does nip a little bit. You know, it's funny because she doesn't like all the dogs love me. Like, it's like they can feel the positive energy coming off me, so they're like, oh. But when other people go around, I mean, you know, they're still animals, and you know, if you're nervous, then they'll pick up on that, and they'll be like, oh no, we'll have none of that pet time if you're nervous, because they pick up on that and they're just like nip, 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 nip. But those dogs like me, so. But she was really, she wanted her treats, so she performed. She did what she needed to do. It's important that dog does what I need that dog to do. Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's going to happen the way it's going to happen. But, I know I'm talking with my hands. It's like I'm composing with the Oh, I gotta do the front one. Oh, wrong one. Oh. It's so hot. I turned off the fan so we could hear the music and so you could hear me. It's just so thick. It's thick. It's like, it's just the sweat's pouring off of me. And I'm pretty sure my left ball is stuck to the inside of my leg. Permanently now. Some sort of seal action. And I don't mean like, you know, water seal, like, or harp seal. I'm talking like a vacuum seal. And a vacuum seal is a seal that inhales all the time. Those are my favorite types of seals, the vacuum seals. They're very rare. You can only find them in certain places in Antarctica. But once they start sucking, they don't stop. That's my dating, my dates. I get all my dates from Antarctica. Because they have the vacuum seals down there. Well, I don't know. No, wait, Elon, he did the he did the new Tesla Lego truck, right? Or was that the other one? I get all of them mixed up. There are like 3 or 4 millionaires, and I keep interchanging them like they all did the same thing. Elon Musk, as far as I knew, was a really great deodorant that had pheromones in it and stuff. So I got the old Elon Musk on me. Unfortunately, I had to get the Elon Musk by snorting his taint. Tesla, yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about, the Tesla. The self-driving cars that have killed like hundreds of people already. And the Cybertruck. Made. Oh, it's whack, all right. It's all right. I'm like, every one of those trucks he sold, it goes to me. I'm on the waiting list for the Cybertrucks. Because I know that's the next big thing. And like you said, Elon Musk is the coolest man ever. Do I trip? I haven't tripped in a long time. Unless you're talking about stairs, in which case, I still haven't tripped in a very long time. I'm very thankful for that. I'm generally pretty light on my feet and not in my loafers. Because I don't really own loafers. I'd say like when I Disney trip, well, I mean, I don't anymore because it's expensive, but if I were to trip, it would be a Disney trip, I think. But they have that strange rule where now you can't smoke anywhere on Disney property, and I'm like, dude, what about us heathens who are on old school? Thanks, and please, the music you're listening to, Kevin G Nicholson, awesome. Look it up on Spotify and all the music platforms. But thanks for hanging out. And I could use all the subs I can get. Whether they were talking about Subway sandwiches, we're talking about another word for them out here on the East Coast is grinders. You call a Subway sandwich over here, you call it a grinder. Or a grinder if you use the R. But in New England, we say that we don't need any R's. It's just A-A-H-H-H. In New England, we park the car in Harvard Yard, and then we go to New York and we forget about it. See how that works? It's that linguistic, and then you go down to Rhode Island and everything's wicked pissa. And it's really cool. And you go up to Maine and then you got the chowder. Everyone likes the chowder in Maine. I like how every region has its own little linguistics difference. And I am a cunning linguist, so. I mean, self-proclaimed, but there are some people I think who would sign the dotted line and go, yes, he is a cunning linguist. You know, it's funny how subscribers and submissives are different things. Hey, it's Bobby Smelly. In Bangor, Maine. You enjoy yourself in Bangor. And let me know if I did the accent right after you've experienced it. Because it seems to me in Bangor, it's kind of like the Pepperidge Farm guys. Remember those guys? Pepperidge Farm knows what you did last summer, and we're going to tell people if you don't send us money and buy some of our chocolates. Come down to Bangor, Maine. That's where we bang her. That's where you bang who? We're not talking about that until you get here. I'm a very silly man. All I know is that my goal for today is free the hawk tar girl. Oh, so you're going into colder region, but luckily you're not gonna have to keep up the racism so bad. Because Tennessee, that's part of the Bible Belt, right? Don't you guys? What's the word I'm looking for? Don't you pistol whip like people who go through your county? Who go through your state? Ah, you're not from around here, are you, son? You're in Tennessee. Ah, BMW. You're Jewish? I've been to Tennessee once, and I was there for work, so I didn't see anything fun. And, I mean, you know, if someone were to invite me back, it's not all like that. It's just, wait, I gotta put this on. I gotta think Waffle House. Let's see, wait. And I gotta think a little bit of, who is it? Jeff Dunham? See, I kind of do want to visit Nashville for the music end of it. Although I'm not a really big country music guy, I think they might run me out of town if I come in there with my electronic music playing. You know what I mean? They'll be like, boy, it's time you're gonna have to leave town. You all ain't from here, is you? That electronic stuff. Get me some waffles. I love Waffle House waffles. I don't know why people they bash the Waffle House. You know, it's good, wholesome American food. And I love it. I love Waffle House waffles. No one else does waffles like the Waffle House wafflers waffle. And I mean, and again, I've only been to Tennessee once, and I know Waffle House is it's OG, it's old guard. That's what we ate. Every time I go to, when I was lucky, because my parents would bring me to Florida when I was a young lad, and then we'd drive down, and we'd drive from Connecticut down to Florida, and so we'd pass through the Bible Belt, and when we got there, first thing we do is we get ourselves some pecan logs, and then we go to the Waffle House, and it was great because we don't have Waffle Houses up here. In Connecticut, we are Waffle House free, which sounds like it's a good thing, but it's really not. We need our Waffle Houses. I won't open a Waffle House myself, but if someone opens a Waffle House around here, I'm going to be eating at that Waffle House because they have great waffles. It's been a long time since I've had a Waffle House waffle. How many times can I say Waffle House waffle? Believe it or not, this is drug-free right now. I am not being influenced by anything, any sort of outside substance aside from my own insanity. Is there a wafflehouse.org or wafflehouse.edu? Is there a wafflehouse.gov? I think there should be a wafflehouse.gov. No, I take that back because then they'll screw it up. Anytime you put a G-O-V on the end of it, it turns it evil. Set out of Coca-Cola. We're going on a field trip. We're going on a field trip. It means we're moving around. Yeah. Got my... Hey, Eric. Good to see you. Got here just in time. I'm making my move. Yeah. Oh. Hope I didn't skunk it. I got here. Let me switch this over. Oh, you can't see it. I got myself the large thing of Parmesan cheese for my crack Chef Boyardee pizza sauce pizza. I'm gonna put that over there so it looks like that. I gotta switch back. Ow. So have you met the hawk taw girl? She's everywhere. Hawk tawing all over the place. I think there needs to be. I'm on Hawk Taw girl's side. I think everyone's getting way too oversensitive about it. It's a joke. She told a joke and it was a good joke. Like, why do ducks wear pants? So you don't see their butt quack. So yeah, Eric, so we got the new album, awesome. Fresh off the presses today. And so this is kind of like its premiere. This is the first day it's been available on the music streaming platform. And I'm very curious to see how it's gonna do. Because like the first couple of weeks are the most important when you release an album or a song, because it's gonna judge you based on how it all works. So I'm kind of excited to see if any of these make a wave or two. And it was a good day. And tomorrow I'm going darker blue. Gonna try to get it midnight blue, like darker blue. And that's to get ready, because it's very, very likely, unless things shift dramatically, it looks like I'm going up for the final medieval fair day, and then that's it. Then the medieval fair is shut down for the season, and the next one's in Lebanon. So it's been a lot of stuff going on. And I've been participating on another live stream called the POS podcast, and that's been very entertaining. So if you're around at 3:30, I know most people work at this time, but that's when they're on. They do it at 3:30 p.m. my time, and so I've been going there in the chat and just kind of like goofing off, and it's been fun. People have been it's been funny, because some of the stuff they say, I'm using them as the blocker. Because they say some unruly stuff. Oh. Okay, I gotta go. But thanks for hanging out. I gotta take that phone call. Be good.